What's up, you guys, and welcome back to another video, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on a new video, even though this might be your first time on my channel. I am ready for Disney. It's in less than 3 days. I'm ready for Valentine's Day. Clearly got some decor up for you guys, and I thought, what other video to do before I do a couple vlogs? A Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. I have no idea what I'm gonna create, so this might be like a chit chat get ready with me video. I haven't done like a get ready with me video in a while, and I don't know, I'm in a really good mood, and I was like, you know what, even though it's like 7 o'clock, I'm still gonna film. Yeah, it's like 7:30 right now, and I just wanted to film this video. So I got my ears on, my hair is up in a bun, if you guys can't really see it. I'm a little hot in my hoodie, but whatever. I have all my products laid out. I'm ready to film. Hope you guys are all doing well. Let's go get started. I wish that I got more views, and I totally would do like a, what's it called? You know what? This really irritates me. I don't think I want that up here. TBH. I don't like it. Not feeling that. I don't know what it is. Anyways, a lot better. So, I wanted to do like a Q&A video, but I don't get very many questions. So, but if you do have questions, definitely leave them down below in the comments. That way, my next video I can do a Q&A. But I'm gonna be doing vlogs this next week because we're gonna be in LA, so I wanted to vlog it. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion in 902. This stuff is the bomb. I absolutely love it just because like it makes my skin look really glowy, and I've been loving that recently. My Real Technique sponge, I haven't used it in forever, but I just pulled it out and washed it the other day. So, and girl, all my makeup brushes are washed for this video. Don't worry. All over my face with my sponge. Prime also, I should have did that before, but I've been using the Maybelline Master Prime Blur Redness Control in the shade, or the number 300. I don't know why I've been loving this. I feel like it makes my face look very blurred and soft. I really like to apply this to like my T-zone area just a little bit, just to kind of like blur some pores and all that good stuff. My face is not really red, only on like my problem areas. I'm using my favorite foundation at the moment. This is the Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation from Maybelline. This is like my all-time favorite hands down foundation right now. I've just been obsessed with it, and I'm not tan right now at the moment. My tan is like scrubbing off. My arms are pretty dark, but not like my upper body. So I'm using the shade Classic Ivory in the shade 120. This is a pretty light shade, but it does, like I said in my last couple videos, it does come up a little bit darker, but I still make it work, and I think it looks really good. So I'm just gonna pump a little bit on and just apply it. I totally went back to using another foundation, like my older foundation, and it was my Tarte Amazonian Clay. I did not like the way it looks. I don't know if it's because that product is old, like I've had it for a while, so maybe the formula just went bad because it's old, or because I've just been obsessed with this foundation, and it just, like, to have another foundation on my skin just felt really, really weird. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm sure you have, but I've been obsessed with like mainly using like drugstore products. I don't know what it is, but then in my last video, I told you guys how like I really love high-end palettes, but I stick to like always using a drugstore like foundation or powder, the Tarte Shape Tape. Other than that, like I use mainly drugstore products on my face. And I mean, I could spend the money like most beauty gurus and get, you know, really expensive product, but I feel like this just works the same. And I have, like, I'm not saying every single like not every single beauty guru uses only high-end products, you know, like drugstore, because I know that some of my viewers are younger, so you know what I mean? Like, it'd be nice to have products that my younger viewers can afford, but I just feel like I really love a drugstore. I don't know, it's affordable, it's easy to find most of the time, but now it's like new stuff, as in like this foundation was really hard for me to find. But yeah, so now that I've applied foundation, I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer. As I've been doing my concealer recently, I've been kind of starting to set my brows. or I mean like filling them in and then working on them after I've done my face makeup. For my brows, I've been using the Cella Eyebrow Defining Gel Clear Brow Gel. So I use this after I use my Milani brow product. This is in the shade medium brown. I need to get another one. I feel like it's almost empty, but it's pretty much just a little brush that has like a little bit of a tint to it. I think I've talked about it before. Kind of like the Benefit Brow or whatever. And I just kind of like spoolie through and kind of fill in a little bit of my brow just because it's going to harden up a little bit and it might be a little easier to fill in brows. I don't know about you guys, but my brows, like towards the tail of my brow, it gets a little wacky and I feel like it kind of just wants to do whatever it wants. So when I go in and set them like this, they're kind of like tamed to where they're going to be filled in at, and it also hardens. And I feel like using my like powdered shadow that I use in my Naked palette to do my brows is a little bit easier when my brows have product already on them versus like doing my brows with no product on them, if that makes any sense. So while that is drying, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair. I definitely need to pick up another one of these, but all-time favorite concealer over here. This is the lightest one. I really like the coverage of it, and I love the way that it looks underneath my eyes, and it doesn't cake up or anything. I've actually had this concealer like since September, which is crazy because there's still like such a good amount of product in here. And this concealer is $27, so kind of expensive, but I use it every single day and it's kind of like an essential for me. I'm sure that you guys have heard about it. It's all over YouTube, so you know. But I just really like this sponge because I love how it just like you can get in every little like crevice of your skin. I feel like sometimes with beauty blenders, especially with girls with like really long nails, your nails tend to get really dirty with beauty blenders because your sponge, like wherever you're holding it is where the product is going on your skin. With this, like the whole top doesn't have product, and so it's not getting all over my fingers. Like I mean I wash my hands after I do my makeup anyways, but yeah. So just my little tip. I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in Banana. You guys know how to bake, right? I don't think I need to explain. The Naked palette and do my brows. But I don't know. Do you guys feel like when you have product in your brow, it's just a lot easier to work with? Like it's not like, my brow is not like super hard, but I just feel like it takes color better. And then when you're filling them in, it kind of just, I don't know, they stick. Okay, so for some reason today we're having a little bit of brow issue, but I mean, every day is not going to be a perfect brow day. I just try to make them look really natural, but then sometimes one of them looks darker than the other and I'm just like, ugh. My brows, and I've set my eyes, they kind of look a little bit yellow, my under eyes. I go ahead and do my highlighter just because, sorry, look at my clean makeup brushes. Don't they look so good? My goodness. So I just go ahead and do my highlighter and stuff first because I was watching a video, a tutorial, and she was talking about how when you apply your highlighter first, it kind of has like a bond for your skin. I'm taking Fuego from Dose of Colors, if you guys are wondering. I just hit pan on it the other day using my fan brush. That's clean. But yeah, so when you have like your highlighter on first, it kind of like just blends a lot better with your bronzer because it already has something down, and that way they meet perfectly and there's not like a line of where you like missed product, you know what I mean? Like they just, like you can tell, versus like when you apply your bronzer, like once you've already applied your highlighter, which I know I apply a lot, don't hate. Once you've applied it, you just kind of have like more, they just meet a little better, I guess you could say. Maybelline Molted Rose Gold, my favorite highlighter. And once I use fan brushes for my main highlighter, and then my like second like top coat highlighter, I use my Real Techniques brush, and I just literally tap it in there and then I just go over. That's like extra blinding. And apply like a little bit of powder, and I've been using the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Mineral Powder in the shade Natural Ivory number 20, and I've been loving this recently. I just love the way it feels on my skin. It's super lightweight, and I just take my one and only, and I just kind of like set mainly my problem areas. Go in with my bronzer, doing my nose contour first, just because like that way I can get it out of the way. I use like this weird eyeshadow brush that is like kind of like square, round, I don't know. Wouldn't use it for eyeshadow. And I take the L'Oreal, I have the burps, I've been drinking coffee, True Match Lumi Bronze It in medium number 2. It's my favorite bronzer. Can you guys tell how big it is? I love it. I've already like dented, so I just tap my brush in there, tap it off, and then I like to kind of like flare my nostrils just so I can kind of get, you know, in there and just really work on putting the product kind of like in my eye socket area so it looks natural, and then just kind of blending it down to like where the tip of my nose is. Worry about the lines because you want to have a nice snatched nose. And then I'll take a little bit more and kind of go over, like over my bottom lip a little bit and go under just to make it look a little pouty. Girl ain't got lip injections yet. Take my bronzing brush, of course. If you guys have any beauty brushes that you love, like brands, definitely comment down below and let me know because I would love to know. But I've been using these ones I bought on Amazon and they just work perfectly. So this doesn't look that clean, but it's clean. And I'm just gonna take the same thing over, and then I just do circular motions with a really light hand. Because you can have like a gallon of product on, but if you push on your face and just stir, it's just gonna get super duper muddy. I should just kind of like make sure everything's blended. Here to create palette, and I'm just gonna start throwing some colors in my lid and work with some golds. I'm gonna use my favorite like cranberry shade in the palette right here, just one of my favorites. And I'm just gonna start with the transition shade. And I'm just gonna take a clean little fluffy brush and start with the 2 shades right here. I really like these 2 for transition shades, mainly because they're super neutral and all the other like browns in this palette are kind of dark. You can use all 3 of the lighter transition shades, and I'm just gonna start blending that kind of messy into my eye, the crease, bringing it all the way in and bringing it, make sure it's all the way in, but make sure you blend it with an edge out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this little fluffy brush, another one. It's literally like the same exact brush that I just used. Do this very lightly because this color is so pigmented. So I'm just gonna barely tap in there because with this palette you will get a ton of product. So I'm just gonna start building that cranberry shade on the outer part of my eye and then building it in because it is so pigmented. But I'm just gonna start it on the outer corner and start bringing it in. I'm using like the lightest hand. Just kind of letting the product come off the brush. It definitely went on more than I thought it would, but that's okay. This color is pretty damn pigmented, so it's kind of hard to like not get it. But we can always go over it too. If you think that the color is too much, just go over it again with something else. Okay, this is like my favorite brush, not only for concealer, but to really deepen up the crease, just because it's super big and like fluffy, but it's dense. And I'm gonna go ahead and take that darker like purpley shade on the outer part of the palette right here, really deepen it up to look very vampy, but still very feminine, you know what I mean? And the palette is so pigmented. And then I'm gonna go ahead and let that sit, and then I'll blend it out more in a second. I feel like this palette really like focuses on, or it really takes a lot of time on focusing on blending these shadows just because they're so pigmented. A little bit of Tarte Shape Tape on my lid in my inner corner, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. Just like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and find a shadow that I want in the lid. You honestly could use any color that you want because it's Valentine's Day. This purple shade right here on my lid because this one has a little bit more black undertones. I don't know if you guys can see, but it has a little bit more of like black undertones in it. It's a lot darker, and the one I'm going to be taking is called Metalhead, and I just really like it, and I love purples, and I think that this is nice, like a nice pinkish color. I don't know, so I'm gonna add it on my lid and we'll see what it looks like. And I'm actually gonna take the same brush that we just applied that like concealer with on our eyes to set it, and I'm just gonna take some of my CoverGirl setting spray and I'm just gonna shake it up a little bit and spray this brush just to kind of dampen it so the purple comes off as pigmented as it can. So we'll see what it looks like. I think this is like my first time using this purple other than swatching it. Oh my goodness, yes. Give it to me. I mean, you don't have to use pinks and reds all the time for Valentine's Day. I think that looks pretty. It's a nice little pop. Man, that has like really pretty like blue under flecks to it too. What you doing, baby? My cat is literally sleeping on the floor. Like, that's how warm it is in here. This is perfect. Okay, just curl my lashes. I'm gonna apply some telescopic mascara and Maybelline Temptations. These are my bad gals right here. And let's see if I can bring this look to life. This Mary Luminizer highlighter, and I got this in my Ipsy bag. It's super cute, but look how small it is. I'm gonna go ahead and take this and I'm gonna go ahead and apply it on the bridge of my nose with a little with a little shadow brush, just to kind of add something to there. Go ahead and lift this little brush and put some more Luminizer Balm highlighter on my brow bone. Probably could throw it in the inner corner too, but this is the completed look. I really like the way that it came out. I'm definitely gonna wear this on Valentine's Day. If you have more time, of course, you can wear this, but if you don't have much time, of course, like try to create, you know, something that's maybe a little bit more quicker or neutral. But I think that this looks really, really pretty. It's not how I expected it to turn out, so I think it looks really pretty. Maybe on camera it doesn't. I feel like my camera sometimes makes things look a little bit more chalky than in person, because like on Snapchat, like it doesn't look like that. You know what I mean? So you can pop on some lashes. I'm probably gonna pick up some really nice ones at Sephora or something before we leave for date night, because I just feel like all my lashes are so cheap. I'm just like, girl. So oh my gosh, I totally forgot to put mascara on my lower lashes. I never do it because I always get like big smudges under there of like mascara, and I'm too bougie to fix it. My eyes look really green with this purple on. So this is the created look. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Just a quick overview. Nude lip is perfect. More creamer please by Dose of Colors. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial, this sit down chit chat, probably longest 30-minute video ever for these videos. But I'm like, you know what? If you have a snack and you have coffee, or you're watching this in the morning, or you're watching at night before you go to bed, what other look is to be created? I love this new hoodie. But thank you guys so much for watching this makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed. This next week I will be in Los Angeles, so I will be doing a vlog of everything that we're doing, and yeah, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you guys did enjoy, and make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and the bell. That way you guys are notified every time I post a new video, and follow me on all my social media. That way you guys can keep up with me and see behind the scenes of the vlog. And I love you guys so much, and until next time, I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.